Alright, we're gonna be starting in a couple seconds. Just getting everything set up. Alright, we opened up that one. Alright, so we have that one now open. No, let's see if we can get a couple likes on this video, okay? Let's just see. Now, my original, well, my alternate account is already here. If you were at the live stream, I'm sorry. We lost internet, and so hopefully y'all come back and visit this. Thank you for the sub. I really do appreciate it. There we go. So let's go on and go to our main project. All right. Yeah, it runs rough out here, I'm not gonna lie. And it's probably because of like, since it wanted me to show that. Yeah, we're almost out of that stuff. But probably because of all the shulkers and all the chests that are around here. And there's a lot of visual glitches, so yeah. It takes a little while for this world to catch up. Oh man, let's see. We're gonna move this down here. So typically with this game, if you're new to Minecraft, you have what we call survival, and then you have creative. Creative, you have all the blocks at your disposal. You don't have to go out and mine anything, you can just build stuff. I don't necessarily care for creative. I think I've only played on creative maybe twice since Minecraft has come out. It's just not for me. I'd rather grind out, get all the materials, and then make these massive builds to be like, see what I was able to do. Once you change your world to creative, you can change it back to survival, but you won't get the achievements and stuff because you already did it into creative, if that makes sense. it makes sense to us that are Minecraft fans. But I do understand, trying to explain Minecraft and, what it's like to those that aren't Minecraft fans. It's a little bit daunting. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. Well, let's have a wonderful sunset, shall we? Look at that. Right at sunset. You can see our Omega project right there. Alright, we do actually need that down. Let's go and sleep. And then we will look over here. We'll see if we see any of these mobs and capture them. No. Oops. So as you can tell, Minecraft is a block game. But there's just so much more to Minecraft than what people think. I mean, I remember I had played this game for years. And then I finally realized what enchanting was. Before that, I was not interested. I didn't want to enchant anything. I thought it was stupid and weak. But now I know that it really isn't. It's a core fundamental of this game. Now, I do wish that we would have had our villagers left alone after that last update that they did. The pale update or whatever it was called. Now, I don't get into like all the hype about, Minecraft is that. I just enjoy playing the game. So like all the bug fixes and all that stuff, I don't know nothing about. Because that stuff just doesn't interest me. Yeah, sorry man, my internet actually cut out. It was like all the lights blinked and then we just got disconnected. So what we'll do is I know it's not nobody I know this isn't like the funnest part of Minecraft, but this way, we can grind this stuff out. Y'all can see how my normal gameplay is on day-to-day basis for Minecraft is, how I like to do things. See some of my farms that I have that are all most of them are custom by me, like my infinite item storage system. That's one of my designs, so. And like the 16 portal gold farm, that's my design as well. But since we're full, we will go and we will showcase one of our designs very quickly. And we will probably trade our shovel. So, as you can see, this is shulker boxes. I don't know how much of Minecraft you actually know about. If you're absolutely new, this is my shulker box full of shulker shells with chest. That's how you make these shulker boxes. So let's go to another area of this world. Let's go make sure we have enough of our rockets. A little bit. No, actually, whenever I spawned back in, I was in the water stream at the farm that we left off at. Now, here a couple months ago, we did do an episode where we killed all the remaining dragons. Where is it? Stronghold import. Let's hope we don't die. Nether. I don't need Nether Fortress. Huh. That's crazy. I think maybe down here is gonna be the end portal. Yeah, see, whenever you go into the end, you can find Electras at end cities. Electras with rockets allow you to fly. So hopefully we spawned where we wanted to. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to tap this bed. We're going to eat. Because we're going to the end. No, we don't need that. We do need some ender pearls. So, where we're about to go, that's where you beat the dragon. I think maybe it's this one. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so we will go back through this portal. So this is why you need rockets and all that stuff. Okay. It's been so long since I've been over here. Takes a little bit to load up, and then we're at our farm. This is an inn city with an inn ship. And so we are coming up to our shulker farm. Now we gotta drop down right here. And then we have to get all the way up here. Now, I'll go on and apologize, it's pretty loud. But this is my shoulder. Sorry. So that will fill up down here. Now, used to, you would have to run like a whole marathon to get here. Sorry about the coughing. Now this was and is one of my first set of videos that I did for YouTube. It was the Pink Tunnel. We just never came back to put the emerald blocks in. I honestly don't know why there would be progs down there, but we're just gonna go for it. Now, the Easter egg for the pink hallway is when me and my girlfriend actually first started dating. I designed this hallway for her. Her favorite colors, pink, green. And we're heading back to the maze. So. Now, might as well learn a little bit of the backstory of this place. We'll go on and sleep. Now, this is what in Minecraft you would call spawn. If you die and you haven't slept on a bed, you will spawn back in the world right over here at our docks. Now you should spawn right here, somewhere right there. I love Spawn. I think Spawn's fun. Ouch. Ran into the wall. So these are some of the mobs. Piglins. Well, I don't think that that's necessarily like their name. Because, well, I don't know. Because whenever you get those out here into the sun, they become zombified. Yeah. I'll take some barbecue ribs. See, we got 4 pork chops. So we will drop those. And I use lots of rockets. So once this project is completed, And we'll come right back over here. Yes, they're like, I want to say they're like piglins or something like that. Like, mainly I just focus on playing on the game. So when the maze is completed, we'll be starting on our city that will take approximately 2 years to build. We did episodes mocking up this area, getting it kind of figured out. You know, Grumpy Ed, there you are, buddy. He is a tax man. This is his office. So what I did for here is my viewers and my followers and everything that signed up and subscribed and everything else, they could have a villager named after themselves or a building. And so that way it would be in our forever world. So, like Mina's, this is her city archive. So we do have villagers in here. This is the Fisher's tax office. So when people will come through and bring their goods, they will have to pay for the taxes. So as you can see, we already have some boats stocked. No, business is going decent. You have some villagers making love. How are y'all doing? Froggy's Croissants Edits. I think he's probably like one of the original ones when we started doing that has actually survived. I don't think very many more have. Now there are beds. I wanted to build like apartments and stuff. So while they were working here, they had a place to live. But they don't seem to understand to go up the stairs. I don't know if it's something to do with like their AI or anything else. Alright, so we're back over at the Maze Project. We're going to go on and fill on up with more items. And then we'll take off flying, so that way hopefully it's not that boring. Should be about 3 or 4 more rows, and we should be fully stocked up to where we can drop it off and go check out another part of the world. Yes, this game is multiplayer. You can play online with your friends. the way that I have mine set up is I actually have a realm. I pay my monthly subscription for it. I believe that this is like the 2-person realm. I used to have a 10-person realm. I used to have a couple buddies that would play. They haven't been on for a good time. But that's the issue with like this game is whenever you're doing like big major projects like this, and you're trying to be a content creator, you can't just show, nothing but mining. You have to show, the building and stuff like that. Especially on live streams. Nobody's gonna watch a YouTuber just sit there and mine for 8 hours. Plus, I had my very first follower on Twitch. He reached out to me asking why I didn't play Minecraft anymore. So, I told him I was just waiting for the days where things were more exciting. But if you play on like different devices and stuff, I would probably suggest having like a realm, so that way if you start up a world and you want to make it into your forever world, you can have it on like your Android phone and be able to play on the go. I use my iPod to play while I'm on the go. Since beta. I still remember way back in the day, when it first came out, and you either went north or south and you could find gold that way. And I mean, this was like early maps. I had it on Xbox 360, and me and my son, we had a 3-year-old world on that one. And it was just of back when you would make an iron farm with the doors. Man, I've been playing for many years, but only live streaming it for... Well, this was my first year live streaming. So we made quite a bit of progress in ourselves and in our channel this year. Because if you watch the early videos, there were no commentary videos. And then I was like, well, you know what? I'll come out and I'll start talking in videos, even though I wasn't comfortable with it. But, I mean, that's life. You're going to want to push yourself out of your own comfort zone. And we should probably actually sleep, but I ain't worried about it. You can miss up to, I think it's 3 days of no sleep, and then you have to sleep. So spiders, creepers, skeleton. Ooh, more spiders. And then we will take out these creepers. All right. We'll go check out some more areas. So, just see, well, I want to say I've been playing Minecraft for longer than 10 years. Because I know it was a couple years back we had the 10-year anniversary. So the 10-year anniversary, people were allowed to play Minecraft for free. You know, they could do that. Oh, it's once you find your niche, it's crazy because not every single block's square. I mean, look at that arch. So what we'll do is we'll run over to my infinite item storage system. We'll check out the different blocks. Now, this is like one build I would suggest like most people actually building whenever they have the resources, because it's not cheap, but it's not that hard to build. So at the very bottom you have a shulker loader, you know, your average shulker loader, leading into a chest. And then at the top you have a shulker unloader. So you have a shulker loader down there, a shulker unloader up here. You're going to be separating your tubes out, so your items are going to flow from the shulker unloader into your storage system. This is the size of my storage system. But I know at least 20 friends who are addicted to the game. Oh, it's an amazing game. So this is going to be your items sorter, basically. There's a way to stop it. But every single item that you can legally obtain in Minecraft is in here. So I don't think we have any more diamonds in there. I think we already plundered it, but we do have, half slabs, fences, fence gates, leaves, the saplings. It houses all these items just in these minecarts. So as you can see that those two are different. There's about 2 of these. And this is what we call a double chest. Usually your single chest will only be these 3 rows by 9. So 27. This is a double chest. We have probably about 2 to 3 double chests worth of minecarts with chests right there. So that's our storage system. I just wish that they wouldn't have screwed up and did what they did with the villagers. I mean, if you know, you know. It's just a sad situation here. These are the very first villagers that were here. As you can see with the last update, we no longer have 1-for-1 trades. But we do have Little Miss Frankie. She's still with us. So, in order to really appreciate this game, you have to be aware that when the company Microsoft updates this, they're going to break it. Meaning, like, your farms might not work, so you're constantly just redesigning your farms. All the ones, except for a couple of them back that way, have not been broken for the past couple updates. Our tree farm that's back here, that one's been broken since we upgraded to 1.20, I believe. Ouch. Keep on flying into that wall. Alright, let's go to the Omega project. Now, ultimately, this map will be released to the public once I'm 100% done with this build. Some of the interior walls have been done just so that way, you know, like right now, we can show what it will look once it's finished. We have an actual section over here. For a little bit, I was using those guys, but they're useless. So this is a section that is completed. We still have tops to do, or not do, just depending. That is the Totem of Undying. That helps, and you know, whenever you have a forever world like this and you can get XP, like where you see the 302 on my screen, I'll show you what I mean. Now, anybody that plays Minecraft knows that experience is everything. You know, if you're a new person, if you're not, you know, oops, we need a shulker. But here, I don't care about that kind of stuff. All right. So we're going to take the most iconic look at the maze. This is what I was using for my thumbnails for the longest time. It has changed a little bit. But basically, your Totem of Undying will help you stop from doing that stuff. Then we'll lift up our bed. Where is it? Then we'll lift up that one. And with the amount of mining that has gone on here, we wound up needing to make a bulk storage. Bulk storage, I don't know of anybody that has this amount of items. But this is my bulk storage area. And it does actually go all the way down here with these shulkers of stone. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think like 10 to 14 double chest high. And most of this material was all gathered doing this maze. But once finished, there will be 3 pillars going up. All this will be decorated, and there will be different ways in. This is one of our other farms. This is your bamboo farm. Just a very quick and easy setup. And what this does is we have this minecart with hopper that flows back and forth. Once that gets triggered up there, you get bamboo. And I would say lots of it. Okay, so we don't need to sleep just yet. And we will come back out here. Let's do a little bit more mining. So we'll get through this mining session and we will probably we'll go check out some more of our farms. We have a couple of hidden gems on here. Some that work great, some that don't work great. But you can still see their concepts. So feel free to ask as many questions as you want about this world. I am happy to answer them all. Don't forget, if you feel moved to help out this channel, you can help out just by slapping that like button. And who knows, maybe in a little bit we might even play some Escape from Tarkov. I don't know. I still like EFT. A lot of people in the community is very nice, but there are those that are toxic. Okay. Yes, I'm actually YouTube and Twitch. So right now we are live on Twitch. And plus I do talk to myself. I enjoy a good conversation with a smart individual. So I usually talk to myself. So let's go on and replace this pickaxe. And we will do that. Oh, well, a lot of times I usually am. If my girlfriend's here, I'll be talking to her sometimes during live streams. Okay. So now we will look at our older model of Gold Farm. She's cool with all the games. Like I married her on Stardew Valley. That's our modded co-op. So most of the times I don't even come over here. Because really I should just cleared out all this stuff. They're spawning somewhere. But at least sometimes you'll see them spawn in. But probably because my render distance is too high, they're not going to spawn in. Ooh, farming simulator. We've been doing pretty good on views on that one. See how quickly I run out rockets? Oh, how am I going to even do this? We need some more gunpowder. Alright, let's get us some more gunpowder. Yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna be at our creeper farm, farming up some gunpowder. I know we had enough down there to make a couple sacks of rockets, but, you know, why not show this thing actually working? Now, you don't get very much XP from these guys. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Gracias. So, this one works decently. But as you can see, every now and then it does just stop. The creepers actually, they pathfind over here. How it's all set up. See him looking at me. Gonna shut that off. Simon. Yeah, originally I'm from Texas. I don't live there right now. So, I do know, you know, enough Spanish to get by. I wouldn't say that I'm proficient in it. So most people, they know how to set up these portals, you know what you're looking for. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to live by Juarez. Out in El Paso. That was always fun. So we'll just turn this on very quickly. And now, whenever I first built this, I didn't have like these pillars, and it was just straight glass, and it would just push them out. So I built this just to keep me safe for while I'm, you know, doing a lot of AFKing over here. And as you can see, there's our little shulker loader back there for this farm. Yes, those are zombie piglin. And so what I'm doing to these is I'm killing them for their gold. So from zombie piglins, we'll get back over here. You can get swords, gold, and rotten flesh from them. Now, a lot of these other content creators, you will see that they don't keep everything. We actually smelt down the swords. This is all individually sorted. So you have like your gold, I think they're like gold bars. And then you have rotten flesh. Rotten flesh just, it gets dumped out into lava. Now there's no way to go on the outside to see how they're flowing unless I bring over my other account, but I'm not gonna bring that one in. And there's my experience. So as you can see, I went from having none to having 26 levels. And we'll just collect up all the experience and we will turn this off. Alright, so there's our shulker loader, and what that's doing is that is collecting our gold blocks. So not only can we AFK this, we smelt down every single sword, and then we make them into gold ingots. That gets flowed over to this one and makes it into gold blocks. We'll just sit here for a couple seconds so that way y'all can see it. So that is the most compact form of gold. It's gonna sleep through the night. We're gonna try and keep everybody under raids and hordes that are there raids, hordes that attack you. Yes and no. How the raids work, and we can go out to the raid farm. Now, mind you, this raid farm is a 119 raid farm. So this is using the old raid farm mechanics. It has not been updated. I think it's this way. You know what? We'll go through the maze to actually get to the raid farm. I don't remember where that portal is. Now, we might be able to bring some leaves or something over there, and maybe be able to fix it up for like one run, but I mean, this thing's like crazy, crazy, crazy. You have to be alert whenever you're using it. I don't care for it. Let's see. Well, I shouldn't say I don't care for it. I like it, but no, you're good. You're good. I don't mind helping new players learn about the game. So to mob proof, there's a couple blocks that you can use. You know, half blocks, glass. And when we're talking about mob proofing, we're talking about not wanting to have mobs spawn. You don't want the mobs to spawn. So how do you mob proof? One is light. What I do is like the torches. Every fifth block, I'll add a torch. Kind of like over here. You know, there's torches spammed. That's one way. A lot of people don't care for that one. Let's see. We'll come over here. We'll just grab a bunch of these before we go over to the raid. Okay. We might have enough. Now, just like how I was just thinking, that would be a snow block, and that's good for like your gold farms. Now, I'm not sure. I did see something about how they were going to change how gold farms performed. Typically, you have to upset the pigs to get them to follow you, and then you drop them into a kill chain, or else you can suffocate them out. And we will throw down these leaves. So that way we can stay protected as much as possible. So what I'm doing right now, this is mob proofing this whole entire area. And we will actually have to turn down our render distance. Alright. That was a pretty decent guess. We will take this back. We will throw that down there. And we will do this. Now, we're going to have to put this up here. Now, what that's going to do is this is going to capture all the materials that we're going to be getting from here. And that's just the lower kill chamber. And we will turn that on like that. And what we'll do is we'll just come up here where the second kill chamber is. And we will just sit here and wait for a couple seconds. Because what's going to happen is there's going to be mobs that spawn in down there. See if I can get a better look at it. Yeah. As you can see that there's experience in there. So there's mobs that spawn in there and they die. Now we need to be up here because of, if you're learning Minecraft or needing to know Minecraft, that distances are very, very important. You don't want to go too far away from your farms or else they won't work correctly. Roughly around, I'm not a professional, but I would say like between 30 and 45 blocks, you can get them to spawn in. And what we can do is we can come down to our video. We're going to turn down brightness to 50. And we will drop this down to 10 chunks. And that will reset, the render distance and all that good stuff. So used to, whenever you killed the dudes with the banners, it would always give you the raid effect. Let's see, we're drop these two. Let's see what's in these. Do we have? Oh yeah. See, we have Bad Omen, 2 and 4. So we can take those. Now, the only thing that you want to be careful of is with this Bad Omen, don't go to your village. Here. I think what we're going to do is just be safe. Yeah. So now that we have our ominous potions, we'll come back up and we will drink the ominous potions. That alone will give us Bad Omen, which is what we need for this to happen, to work. So as you see, we have the Bad Omen that is represented in the upper right. Now what's supposed to be happening And I don't... Yeah, there we go. Here comes the raid. And I am sorry about how loud it is. But this is what we call a raid in Minecraft. It's gonna be a little bit on the loud side, but you know, it's worth it. So that mob remaining, you see how there's nothing down here? No, that's why we have these farms, so you don't have to fight them. But this is like one of those old school farms, old school raid farms. This hasn't been set up for the new way that they had it. Because used to we didn't have the ominous potions. So, I mean, this is how we did this, you know, like 2 years ago. So, seeing how I don't see anybody down here, what's dying up there is, it's called a Ravager. It looks like a big, huge bull. So, where you see mobs remaining 2, and it's slowly going down, nothing's dying right here, that's the Ravager dying up there. And probably 2 Ravagers. So both of those did not have a rider on them. So I think this one was, what, Ominous Potion 5? So this one will go on for a little bit. And then once we are finished, then you will see that we get Hero of the Village. Which now with our villagers not being a one-to-one trade anymore, it's going to be important for us to start using these raid farms whenever we're doing these massive trades. Now this gets you a lot of different kind of loot, but I just don't see the point in the ominous bottle other than just for this, and then you still have to collect that, trade everything else out. See, we just got a victory. So we will come down here. Oops. Did not mean to drop that. Now, everything's sorted. So you do get emeralds from this farm. More gunpowder, glowstone dust, redstone dust, This is just a quick smelting option because you also get unstackables, you know. So you gotta be prepared for this. What I find useful are going to be your enchanted books that you get from there, and the saddles, especially if you're doing like a long-term world. You're going to want all that. And these totems of undying. You're definitely wanting that when you have this farm. Should have had that one actually going. Which probably whenever we start working on, hey, y'all aren't being nice. You see that? Out of nowhere, just come out and jump me. But that's how you get your villagers to have lower prices as well. Let's see. Oh, come on now. There we go. And one of these days, I will probably have like a stable built, probably at the city. So that way we can start collecting like all the horses. We already started collecting one of every fish. See some more totems and just various stuff that you get from there. So the long way, but that's perfectly fine. Let's see, we'll come right over here. And we still do have a couple more farms to show off. So we will continue. Oh, can't put it there. We'll put it here. Okay. And then we'll put this in here. And we'll get back to this. And then we will go see our Blaze farm. So, again, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to drop them down below. Oh, it's because I've spent almost 2 years on this project, about a year and a half on this project. And we're talking about like in real life time, spending 40 hours a week on this. 40 hours a week plus weekends, live streaming, recording videos, posting videos on it. And we haven't even touched the surface. There's just so much. So once we refill our inventory and resort it out down there, we will go to the Blaze Farm. You have a couple different fuel sources in this game. You have coal, charcoal, sticks, lava buckets, just to name a few. No. I mean, ultimately, like, the reason why I started this channel was I loved Hermitcraft. I love F-Whip and all those guys. I was like, you know what? I love Minecraft so much. I want to share my passion with people. Find some like-minded people out there and just sit down and enjoy gaming. Like my niece says, I tend to kill people with kindness. That's the way, I figure we should live. We're almost full. Let's see, yeah. It usually takes like 3-4 levels of mining to get through it. Like this one might be 4, but we'll have some on the ground laying there while we go and see the other farms. Oh yeah. I mean, like I was saying about fuel sources, you have a couple options to choose from. But in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, take it as a grain of salt. I think blaze rods make the best smelting stuff. Okay, yeah, we can do one more. I think per coal you can smelt 8 items. From 1 lump of coal or 1 piece of charcoal, yeah, you can smelt 8 items. From there, your other option would be lava, and that was 100 items that you can smelt with 1 bucket of lava. Of course, there's other ways that you can smelt stuff. There's like carpet dupers out there, but most of that stuff's for Java. It's not made for Bedrock. So, another way that you can smelt, like if you're smelting like what I do, and I can show you both of my smelters. This is why the farms that we have been made, because these are big furnaces. Let's pick up what we can. We'll drop it off, and then we will go check out our next round of farms. Alright, let's go. We're gonna pick up this string. Ultimate goal of the game. Okay, now that's a very valid question. Um for like your average gamer that likes to play games and beat them, your ultimate the ultimate in-game part is defeating the dragon. Now I don't remember off the top of my head how many times you can kill the dragon. I think it's somewhere like 24 times, just like what I showed in the end. You'll unlock all those portals. Now, to me, if you want to play the game and just make sure that you got it all, and defeated the dragon, hey, you know what? That's fine. But do it all 24 times. You know, have fun with the game. Let's see. Which way are we going? Alright. Ice Mountain. Oh, that's right. That's right. Again, lost in my own world. So what we will do is we're going to be in the Nether. That's this area. You have 3 dimensions that you can be in: the overworld, the Nether, and the end. Some people, they play it till they beat it, and then they're done with the game. And then you have people like me that want to see what can actually be done in Minecraft. You know, at the entry level stage, you know, whatever the case may be. What can you actually build in Minecraft? So like this area, this is a frog life farm. This is one of the farms that I made. Those guys, those are magma cubes. They jump into there, and what happens is they get suffocated by these snow blocks. Now, I know you probably see those. What's happening down here is my collection system I had to shrink. So if you see, there's not stuff over there. And I don't think I even left that stuff over here because we were having issues with like the tracks and stuff. But once they get to a certain level, these frogs in here will actually eat them and poop out frog lights. So that's what those are. This farm hasn't been in use for a little while, but it's about to get repaired probably sometime this weekend. Let's go on and eat. Make sure we're safe. Now, I'm not saying that this is safe at all. I don't. Used to, we were covered up, so it wasn't as bad. But now, since I was working on it, it's made it like 100 times worse out here. That was a ghast throwing its gas balls to me. Alright, we'll go through this door. Now this is my blaze farm. And again, I apologize. I know it's probably going to be loud, but this is this farm. So we'll let it run a couple seconds. It's pretty simple. Design a farm, just very, very dangerous. And this has all been done in survival. This has never been put in creative or anything like that. So usually it takes a couple seconds for this to be, you know, fully going. Now I see the piggy up there. So what's supposed to happen is these guys will start building up down here. And just like now, it's about to start working. See how that guy fell down, got whacked, and then went back up? They pathfind to the ground. And so they get down there, and then they get moved around. Yes. Yes, in survival. Now you have easy, medium, hard, and hardcore as far as bedrock. And so what we are on is we are on hard. So yeah, peaceful, easy, normal, hard. And you see how this is set to survival? This is how you know that this world was never turned into creative. Once you go to creative, even if you go back to survival, your world will be labeled as creative. You know, you can't get your stuff back as far as like the achievements. So this is what I like to use to smelt. Now we have a few, I think, over here. Yeah. And this is what we'll do. We'll go on and clear out this. And we will go to spawn, and I will show you one of the very first super smelters on this realm. So hopefully we can make it out alive. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. They're after me. Man, I hate the nether. I just don't like it. But you have to do the nether in order to do the game. I mean, there's just no way out of it. You have to go to the nether. So we will come out here. Let's go to spawn. And then we will throw this down. So sleeping is very important. you're going to want to sleep through the nights. Now, there is a game rule that you can run for one player's sleep. Used to, we would have Foxy No Tails one player's sleep, but that no longer works. So, here is my lava farm. That's what I use to make a bunch of obsidian. As you can see, there's still some lava here. This is my coral fan and coral farm right in there. And here is one model of super smelters. The way this one works is it uses pistons to move all this stuff around. So we will drop that in. Should have probably actually turned it on. That's okay. Now we'll turn it on. Now there's, as you can see, there's nothing in there. But it is emptying out. Probably some on the backside. Or like some of these might have an item in there. But this is one of my super smelters. This is another. So this one, I think it's 15. I think it's like 30. You have one chest for fuel, one chest for items. And y'all probably heard that. So we will go to here. This is the realms in this world's very first and original sheep farm. To get every color wool. Now wool is good for doing outlines of buildings. So as you can see, we have plenty of wool. Whenever people are, oops. Let's see, we'll place that back. So that's what you would use that farm for. Okay. So as you can see, we still have the hero of the village. We have 14 minutes left. I guess we should actually go down to our villagers just to see the price that we will be getting now for our trades. Since we have lost our 1-for-1. Alright, villagers. I'm here. Damn. Oh, not good at all. Yuck. Come on, guys. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all really do. I can't keep on taking now. There we go. There we go. That's a very good trade, but that's still not good. Um, let's see. How will we get our emeralds? Yeah. See, that's still horrible. I don't. I don't think the hero of the village made hardly any change. Um, maybe like the enchantment books, they're good now, but I don't know. I haven't checked them all, and everyone there has their actual purpose. We can trade for any kind of enchanted arrows, enchanted books, golden apples. Well, not golden apples. Golden carrots. So definitely, if you're gonna make a forever world, make you a blaze farm because you're gonna enjoy having the blaze farm. You can sit there, you can AFK while you're sleeping from your phone. If you set everything up correctly, that's what I do. That's why I have this world on a realm. So that way, while I'm sleeping, I can AFK the blaze farm, and it's just making me materials while I'm sleeping. And it's not just, one or two. It's actually quite a few. Now, let me know in the comment section below if you want to see something that hardly anybody gets to see. It's okay, I can wait. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. Now, in this one, this portal, you have to be all the way over. And we enter into this room. And we wind up at our very own ancient city. Yeah, I mean there's still challenges for me. Like Endermen. Endermen are just crazy. And like while you're building and stuff, it's a lot of work. Now what I've opted to do was to rebuild this city just as what it would look like before all this stuff got onto it, because this is going to be part of the lore of this world. So as you can see, there's gray carpet here. So from here on, all this gets picked up and we replace gray carpet. We have looked up the actual designs that Minecraft has released for what each one of these look like, and whenever you actually combine them all together, you get a full looking one like this. That's how this one's actually supposed to be, and that matches that portal out there. I don't know if you can see that portal, but that's what that thing matches. Now, all these candles and stuff, that's the way we found it. This skull, the way we found it. I believe this has been restored. There was a chest over here, but I believe I emptied it out. Now this place, it houses the warden. Let's see, can I figure my way out? Hey there, Lottie. Thank you for stopping on by. I think it's... Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, the ancient city that we started rebuilding. Taking people on a little tour of this world. You know, while we are still working on the maze. So, like what we've been doing, let's go on and fly up. Now, this is with a smaller render distance, so we won't be able to see that far out. And we won't be able to fly that far up. So, let's go on and bump up render distance. I want to be able to see video render distance 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. So this is okay. I will be here. This is all that we have left to dig out on the maze project. I am so proud of even just getting to this much being done. You know, I grinded out Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and it's taking forever. Yes, you can. You can automate doing this, but the amount of lost items and the amount of farming that would be taken, I find it better to just hand mine it. Just like what you're seeing on your screen. This is how this entire maze has been done. I mean, just non-stop mining, throw it into my shulkers, come back, mine some more. So there's you can build like flying planes or flying machines in Minecraft. Using like slime blocks, with pistons and observers and stuff like that. You can make flying machines that will drop TNT down. Now you can TNT the whole entire thing, but yeah, you can TNT it, but where's the story in that? This is, hey, this whole thing's been dug out by hand. Doesn't that sound a little bit better? Sitting there being able to tell people, hey, look, it took me 2 years, but I finally did it. I finally got the maze finished. What took so long? It's 1,000 blocks by 1,000 blocks. Okay, we will throw that right there. Yeah, we need to fix inventory. Then we will go here. Let's see. 1 second. I gotta figure out. Okay. Actually, we'll do that one. Now, typically, it takes about like an hour straight mining to do one of these. So we will go on and drop this stuff off. we'll go take a look at some of the other areas on this map. Come back, finish up this, and then we will be done for this live stream. Okay, so that one. Let's get some more rockets. Let's go. Ouch. Let's see. But I need to see some beginner videos. Yes. Today I'm probably going to be streaming either Farming Simulator 25. Let's see, Path of Exile 2 or Escape from Tarkov. So, what we'll probably wind up doing right now is we're probably going to take a quick little break. And we will probably be back in a little while. So, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.